What is up, guys? Name is Dre and welcome to another Genshin Impact video. It's been a couple of days now since the official release of this beautiful lady on the screen. Of course, we are talking about Rosaria. In today's video, I want to share with you my final build and comp with Rosaria. If you're interested in any other suggestions for more free-to-play or low-budget player, I did make a separate video on that one, so definitely make sure to check that out if you're interested. So this one is not very free to play friendly, at least in terms of the raw Rosaria build, but in the team comp it is free to play friendly, so I think that it is kind of achievable for you if you are free to play or a low spender. Alright, so let's go over it. I came to the conclusion to use a Staff of Homer. As I already mentioned, I did test literally all those spears. The only spear that I didn't test, which I do think could be insanely good, is the Dragon's Bane, especially on the comp that I want to run. I want to run her on a melt comp. I will show you the team comp in a bit, but I do imagine that this could outdamage the Staff of Homer. Unfortunately, I do not have the resources to test it out because I need to save those for the future. But yeah, I did test all the universal spears, so if you're interested in the comparison for that, make sure to check out the video for that. For the artifact build, I will run a 2-piece Blizzard Strayer and a 2-piece Noblesse set. I literally tested all sets, like 4-piece Gladiator, 2-piece Gladiator, 2-piece Bloodstained. Then I also did run a 4-piece Blizzard, and at the end this was the set that I did like the most, so I want to show you like the subsets real quick. They are pretty good rolled, I would say. And also in this slot I was changing my attack percentage slot to a energy recharge, so I do have a very good attack percentage rolled slot here. But after testing this, I really want to have the edge of getting the energy, or of having the ultimate of 100% time. So I often do say that if you're overcap in energy recharge, you will have a lot of energy, which is useless. But hear me out on that. If you use a energy recharge timepiece, what would you lose? You will lose a partly or a big part of your damage. I would say it is like a bare minimum, you lose at least 1000 damage on your E and on your Q, if not more. I think it is more. It is way more than it should be, like 2000, more than 2000 to 3000, I guess. I didn't do the exact math on it, but I did tested it out, and I will sacrifice this damage to have 100% uptime on the energy recharge. Even if you rotate perfectly, which you cannot always do, I think that the ultimate is not up always. But with the energy recharge on the sands, you can allow yourself much more mistakes, which leads you to the end to just cycle through your characters, and you can pay attention on much other things in the part of the video, or no, in the part of the fight. Sorry. Yeah, so maybe you can try that out, but try to find your own playstyle if you prefer attack percentage or energy recharge. Do not follow too much on optimal builds on spreadsheets or anything like that, because I'm always look at that. It is always interesting, but I always try to build my characters for myself first before I try to build the so-called optimal build, because the optimal build is always the build that you prefer the most. Yeah, then for Goblet, of course, a cryo damage bonus, and for the circlet, I was rolling a crit damage with a little bit of crit rate, so I think that piece is not too bad. It rolled twice into defense, I guess, but it is okay. So Constellation 0, talents are all at level 6. In the future, I will definitely ramp up the ultimate and the E ability, maybe also the auto attack, because I do really like the character, but we will see. For now, the talents are level 6. So these are the overall stats. So I just have to see if we are at the resonance. Alright, yeah, we're currently at a resonance. Alright, so it is just like nearly 1700. It is such a low attack because, as you already saw, I have a energy recharge piece on the sands, not a attack percentage piece there. Other than that, 40% crit rate. Keep in mind, we have that passive talent that does increase her crit rate by 12% if she is able to use the Ravaging Confession behind, which she literally always will be able to do. You can play around that very easily, so I would say we can easily add up 12% and a very insanely high crit damage ratio. But keep in mind that I do use a Staff of Homer, so we have 66% more crit damage here. Energy recharge also very, very high, nearly 200%. So this will easily bring us the ultimate back after one rotation and 61% cryo damage bonus. Alright, let's go for the team that I use in the Spyral Abyss, and then we want to hop right into this. Okay, so literally this is the team that I use. So I think there are a lot of different other options. So you can use Zhongli and Klee. I did a lot of combos with that, but I did literally tested all of them, and I think this was the most consistent one. I prefer rather consistency way more than higher damage numbers, and yeah, this one is very good in consistency. I also do like very much to play 2 Elemental Resonance, because then you can guarantee yourself way easier to have the ultimates back. Important fact on that team is if you rotate through your characters, always try to rotate from Bennett to Zhangling, and from Zhangling to Bennett, and after this from Kea to Rosaria, or from Rosaria to Kea. So possibly always try to rotate to the character from the same element, especially when you use an elemental skill, because then the other character will get the elemental particles. He will get way more because it is from the same color. And just after this, after you use your elemental skill and he got the particles from your element, so let's say you use E Bennett and then you use E Zhangling, then really wait until Zhangling got all the orange particles before you swap into Kea or into Rosaria. And after this, of course, if you use elemental skill with Kea, you can still swap into Rosaria or wait for Kea to get the elemental particles, and then just really wait until the elemental particle reaches the right character. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say, because with that tip, you really can guarantee yourself to have ultimates up on cooldown. Yeah. Without further ado, let's hop into the Spyral Abyss. I hope you guys do enjoy. If you guys do so, like, comment, and subscribe. And I see you guys next time.